Mano Alquas from MAP. Now I believe that Smartmatic was telling the truth in their website, where they claimed that OMR was inferior technology. They were claiming that OMR had about 10% failure rate. Of course, they were selling DRE. That's why they were putting OMR down. But I will ask the commissioner a question. In your RFP, all the other bidders were supposed to be able to pass with a cross, with a check mark, with pencil, with ball pen. How come you allow your love team, Smartmatic, to insist on a fully shaded circle that, fully shaded circle with a special pen, and they still fail 40%? This is a real disaster.
I have to beg the indulgence of the audience. I was appointed by the President September, I assume, and was confirmed in October. So, though I have information regarding the RFP and the contract, I was not privy to the negotiations there.
Mr. Flores, maybe you can talk to us
Sure.
about the RFP.
Maybe Flores could answer.
Sure.
At the time of the RFP, we passed the test using the cross, the check marks, etc. In fact, the machines can be calibrated in order to set a lower threshold of valid marks. Why do we want a full shade? Because we don't want anyone questioning the will of the voter. We don't want anyone having to interpret if a third of a shade was actually a valid vote or not. So our recommendation is fully shade, so nobody can say this is not a valid vote. The machine can be programmed to read a 10% of the space in the oval. It can be programmed to read only 80%. Actually, Comet decided that the threshold is 50%. So anything you shade about half of that oval is considered a vote. But the recommendation to the voters is don't be lazy. Don't shade only half of the shade. Fully shaded completely, because we don't want anyone, for instance, during a manual audit, questioning if this is really what the voter intended, and it's as simple as that. I'm sure Mr. Alquaz was not in the testing during the bid, but he could have witnessed the system reading edge marks or check marks, because that was one of the different tests that COMELEC put the system under.